If I could go back to when I was 50, I wish I had understood this more deeply. Life is like a chess game where every piece has its own role and potential. The pawn isn't always weaker than the rook, but to win, you've got to know how to make the most of what you got. At 50, I spent way too much time comparing myself to others, longing for things that weren't meant for me. But life taught me that everyone has different circumstances and destinies. Not everyone starts from the same place, and not everyone gets treated fairly. That's a hard truth that won't change. If I could talk to my 50-year-old self, I'd say, don't waste your time expecting life to be fair. Instead, focus on maximizing your own potential. Just like a good chess player doesn't complain about their pieces, they find a way to use each one to win. True fairness isn't about comparing yourself to others. It's about what you do with what you've been given. I wish I had also understood the value of every job in life. Life is like a garden full of flowers, and every job, whether it's a proud rose or a simple roadside weed, has its own beauty. We should respect the gardeners, the ones who quietly nurture and tend to every plant, helping them bloom and bring beauty to the world. Society is like an orchestra, with each person playing their part in the symphony of life. Whether you're the violinist playing a sweet melody or the drummer keeping the beat, you're an essential part of the harmony. Every note, no matter how small, contributes to the richness of the music. Life is also like a house, and each of us is a brick that helps build the strength of this shared home. Whether you're the foundation brick or one in the rooftop, every brick is crucial to making the structure strong and lasting. So, show respect for all workers, the people who pour their energy into creating the life we live. Even if their work seems ordinary to others, remember that no job is without value. Every contribution, no matter how small, adds something important to society. At 80, I've learned that showing respect and gratitude for everyone who works to make a living is one of the most precious things we can do, because they're the ones building the life we enjoy. If I could turn back time, I'd remind myself that there's nothing more valuable than expressing love while you still can. Time is like a river, constantly flowing, and once it's gone for good. Don't let your words of love get swept away with the current, lost forever. Treat your heart like a fertile field where you plant seeds of love. Those seeds will grow, bringing joy not just to you, but to everyone around you. Life is like a train ride with many stops along the way, but you never know when that train will make its final departure. Every stop, every encounter is a chance to show love. Cherish those moments, because time moves fast, and you never know if you'll have another chance to see the people who cross your path. Looking back, I've learned that the things you regret the most are the words of love you never spoke. Don't wait until it's too late. Say what's in your heart while you can. Let those words be the warmth that fills your life and the lives of those around you. Because in the end, love is the one thing you can give away that never runs out. Choosing who you share your life with is one of the most important decisions you'll ever make. It's not just about finding someone. It's about making a choice that will determine 90% of your happiness or your pain. Picking a partner is like choosing a pair of shoes. If they don't fit right, whether too tight or too loose, you'll be uncomfortable and it'll be hard to keep moving forward. Life is a long journey, and your partner will be your most important companion on that trip. Choose someone who you can walk with, share joy with, and overcome challenges with. Find someone you don't just love, but someone you understand, respect, and can explore the wonders of life with. Now that I'm 80, I know that happiness doesn't come from having a perfect life, but from having a partner who's willing to stick by your side through all the ups and downs. Choose the right person, and every step of the way will feel easier and more joyful. Don't rush. Be thoughtful, and choose someone your heart truly trusts to explore life's beauty with you. Doing good, even for people you'll never know, is one of the most valuable habits you can develop. It's like planting a seed in the ground. You don't know how it'll grow, but just the act of planting it brings a sense of hope and goodness. Life is like a calm lake, and every good deed you do is like tossing a stone into the water, creating ripples that spread out, bringing joy and warmth to others. Make it a habit to do good without expecting anything in return, like lighting a candle in the dark. That little candle might not light up the whole world, but it will bring light and hope to those nearby. Now, I see that the real value in life isn't in what you receive, but in what you can give. Plant seeds of kindness, toss stones of sharing, and light candles of hope. The good you put out into the world will spread farther, deeper, and make your life and the lives of those you may never meet richer and more meaningful. Always remind yourself that life is like a colorful painting, and those bright colors are the blessings that make your world more vibrant. Don't let your vision get clouded by the dark patches. Focus on the bright spots, the joys, and the good things life gives you. Count your blessings like a traveler counts flowers along a forest path. Every flower, every stream you pass is a priceless gift from nature, bringing freshness and joy. Take the time to stop, to look, to appreciate those gifts. Life isn't always easy, but I've learned that gratitude can turn even the simplest things into endless joy. Be grateful for what you have, from the big things to the smallest details, like picking up fallen leaves. Gather up those little moments of joy to make your life's picture more vibrant and meaningful. At 80, I've come to see that life truly becomes beautiful when you appreciate the small blessings and find joy in the things that seem ordinary. Paint your life with the bright colors of gratitude and happiness. I'd also remind myself that making someone smile, even with a small gesture, can spread happiness in ways you never expect. Try paying the toll for the car behind you, and you'll be like a small ray of sunshine, quietly warming a heart that might be cold in the rush of life. Be that refreshing rain, gently soothing weary souls. Sometimes a simple act of kindness, a kind word, is all it takes to bring peace to someone. Be that spring breeze, bringing new hope and freshness to those around you. I remember a time I was lost, and a kind stranger stopped to give me directions. The warmth and gratitude I felt still linger in my memory, and that's why I'm always eager to help others whenever I can. Just like paying the toll for the car behind you, these small but meaningful acts are my way of giving back and spreading love. At 80, I understand that these little things have a big impact, bringing joy and warmth to the world. Take every chance to be that ray of sunshine, that refreshing rain, or that spring breeze, bringing good into the world. Sometimes the most important moments happen in the middle of the night, when everything is quiet and your mind is the clearest. That's why I always keep a notebook and pencil on my bedside table. $1 million idea might come to you at 3 a.m., and if you don't write it down right away, it could vanish like morning mist. Our brains are like massive treasure chests filled with creative ideas waiting to be discovered. When we sleep, that treasure chest opens, and precious ideas rise to the surface like pearls waiting to be collected. Your notebook is the boat that helps you scoop up those pearls, keeping them from sinking back into the depths. Think of your brain like a computer that never shuts off. It's always running creative programs in the background, even when you're asleep. Sometimes, great ideas flash through your mind like lightning in the middle of the night. That's why you need a notebook by your bed. It's the net that catches those flashes before they disappear forever. At 80, I've learned that the best ideas often come when you least expect them. Don't let them slip away. Keep that notebook handy so when inspiration strikes, you can capture those sparks of genius and turn them into something amazing. Losing isn't something to be ashamed of. As long as you lose with determination, get back up and keep moving forward. And when you win, do it with kindness and humility, because the greatest victories aren't just about reaching your goals, but about how you treat others along the way. Be careful when sharing secrets with friends, because once you say something, you can't take it back. When someone hugs you, let them be the one to let go first. It's a small way to show you care about their feelings. Humility is a valuable trait because there's so much that's been done and achieved before you were even born. Keep things simple. Complexity often makes life more difficult than it needs to be. Watch out for people who have nothing left to lose. They can be dangerous in desperate situations, and never burn bridges, because life has a funny way of making you cross the same river more times than you'd expect. Maintaining good relationships and avoiding negative consequences can open doors in the future that you never saw coming. I've come to understand that resilience, humility, and simplicity aren't just admirable qualities, they're strategies for living a life with fewer regrets. Always remember, life is a long journey, and how you conduct yourself along the way shapes who you are. When you lend someone a book, only lend the ones you wouldn't mind not getting back, because the real value in giving isn't in the material, but in the kindness and sharing. Never take away someone's hope, because hope might be all they have to hold on to in tough times. Sometimes a small spark of hope can light up an entire life. When playing games with kids, let them win. The joy and confidence you give them today could become the strong foundation they need in the future. And when others make mistakes, be generous enough to give them a second chance, but not a third. Forgiveness is precious, but knowing where to draw the line is just as important. Be romantic and don't be afraid to show your love, because love is one of the most beautiful things we can give and receive in this life. Be the most positive and enthusiastic person you know, because that spirit not only enriches your own life, but spreads positive energy to everyone around you. Optimism, compassion, and love are the most enduring values you can carry with you through life. Live with an open heart, ready to give and receive love, because that's the only way to create a truly memorable life. Always remember the people who helped you along the way and cultivate a grateful heart. Gratitude isn't just saying thank you. it's deeply recognizing that you didn't achieve everything on your own. Control your attitude because it's one of the most valuable things you can control. Don't let others decide how you see and react to life. A positive attitude is key to overcoming challenges and finding joy in the little things. Take time to visit friends and family when they're in the hospital, even if it's just for a few minutes. Your presence can bring them strength and comfort during their toughest times. Start each day with a few of your favorite songs because music has the power to soothe the soul and bring joy right from the start. And sometimes, take the scenic route. Don't always rush to your destination. Enjoy the journey and take in the beauty around you. Life isn't just about goals and success. It's about those small moments, the gratitude and the love you give and receive. Slow down, appreciate the people around you, and make each day more meaningful by starting it with music, gratitude, and a positive attitude. Live your life so that when the end comes, your obituary can say, "No regrets." Not because you had a perfect life, but because you lived fully, loved completely, and didn't let anything hold you back from pursuing what your heart truly desired. Be bold and brave in everything you do. When you look back on your life, your biggest regrets won't be the things you tried and failed at, but the opportunities you missed because of fear or hesitation. Live courageously with passion and bravery, because life is too short not to seize every opportunity that comes your way. The most valuable thing isn't dazzling success or flawless moments. It's the satisfaction of knowing you truly lived, took risks, and left no deep regrets behind. Live each day with that mindset, bold, brave, and never letting fear hold you back. Each of us has the potential to be a hero in someone's life. It's not about doing extraordinary things, but about small, meaningful actions. A word of encouragement, a helping hand at the right moment, or simply being there when someone needs you. That's how you become a hero in someone's eyes. Marry for love and love alone. Nothing can bring lasting happiness like a marriage built on genuine love. Don't let any other reason cloud this important decision, because true love will be the fire that keeps your life warm and meaningful. When you're a guest at someone's home, compliment the meal they've prepared. It's not just good manners. It's a way to show appreciation for the effort and care they've put into it. A sincere compliment can brighten someone's day and make you a cherished guest. And when you see kids on a school bus, wave to them. A simple gesture like that can bring them joy and make their day a little more special. Now that I'm 80, I understand that life is made up of these small but memorable moments, moments that bring joy to others and leave you with a warm and happy heart. Live to be someone's hero, marry for love, appreciate the meals prepared for you, and wave to kids on the bus. It's these seemingly small things that create a life filled with meaning and joy.